One of the largest Indian communities in Britain is in Southall in West London, where Hindus and Sikhs live side by side. They reacted swiftly to this morning's news, as Michael Cole reports.
Minutes after Mrs. Gandhi's death was confirmed, the Sikhs of Southall were out on the streets celebrating, and with gusto. They gathered at Britain's biggest Sikh temple to rejoice, as they put it, in the downfall of a tyrant. First this victory, said their chant, now on to Khalistan, their dream of a separatist state. Some Sikhs were almost beside themselves with joy.
We are that happy. I mean, we are great. We are touching the God.
Do you think that her murder is going to provoke more violence?
I don't care. It is up to them. They started violence, not we. They started, and we have done the same thing to them. I mean, she got what she deserved. She has got it. And in June, when we said we will kill her, no one in the world believed us. But we have shown to the world we have done it. And we will do it again if Khalistan is not created.
Sweetmeats were given away, they said, because that's what the Hindus did to celebrate the successful storming of the Sikhs' golden temple at Amritsar. And there were fireworks. So this is the day the Sikhs feel God has sent them, the day they've prayed for, which will bring closer the establishment of their own separatist state in India, Khalistan. The impromptu party was never in danger of getting out of hand, but it was potentially provocative to the Hindus who live side by side with Southall Sikhs. Half a mile away, police maintained a protective presence at the Hindu temple. Inside, far from noisy celebrations, there were only prayers for peace. Gifts were made to the gods for calm in this moment of crisis.
My reaction is to pray God for peace and request my community to be calm and just pray for the peace of the back home in India as well as in the whole world.
Outside, Hindu leaders expressed their horror at Mrs. Gandhi's murder and appealed for no retaliation. But will the young Hindus attempt reprisals?
Some might. I very much doubt it, but then again, young blood, it is very difficult. I mean, I was in the same situation this morning, but then again, it was lucky that I just managed to calm myself down with my mother. I bless my mother for sort of calming me down. But it's just one of those things. What can one do?
An unscheduled demonstration set off down Southall High Street. The police were content to contain it until everyone had had his shout and was content to go home. The potential for sectarian violence among Indians in Britain is not great. Both Hindu and Sikh leaders told me they would not tolerate violence from their supporters here. Back home in India, however, they agreed it may well be a very different story.
Michael Cole on the reaction of some Sikhs in Britain. Indira Gandhi will be remembered for many reasons, not least because she